Hello YouTube, how you doing today? Welcome to this new channel, Popcorn. Alright. And movies. So we're going to be talking about movies and eating popcorn. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hello YouTube. So today we are going to be talking about our top 10 blockbuster movies, summer blockbuster movies. So what we're gonna do is we went and chose our top 10 movies that they're about to release, or they're about to release from May all the way to August. So from May to August we chose 10 movies that we're excited to see. So yeah, let's get this started. And do you want to go ahead and get started with your two?
Yeah, I'll get started with
sorry. She's going to get started with her last two movies. So we're going to start from
10 and 9.
So from 10 and 9, and then we'll build up into our last movie, which are number 1 that we're like most excited to see.
So I have my trusty notebook here.
And I have my phone.
And my number 10 movie is Independence Day.
Oh.
Which is coming out June 24th. It's directed by Roland Emmerich, who directed the movie 2012 and 10,000 BC, which are both really good movies. And
I like 2012. I did not like
10,000
BC.
I thought it was okay. I really liked 10,000. I mean, 2012. But yeah, and that movie, Independence Day, has Liam Hemsworth and Bill Pullman. Pullman. It's basically a continuation of that movie. And it's like the aliens are invading again on Independence Day, I guess, or when we gain independence from the aliens. And the reason I put it as my number 10 is because I don't think it's going to match up to the first one. The first one was awesome. And it's been so long, too, that it's just kind of like, I feel like a lot of people don't know the original story to be able to, like, know where it's coming from, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So that's why it's my number 10. My number 9 is Ghostbusters.
Wow. Okay, yeah. Ghostbusters. Okay.
It comes out July 15th. It's directed by Paul Feig, who directed Spy, which was an awesome movie.
That was a funny movie.
And Ghostbusters has Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy. The reason I put it as number 9 and not higher up the list was because, kind of the same reason for Independence Day, actually, because the original Ghostbuster movies are classics. They're awesome movies, that I feel like everybody knows them, or at least they've heard of them. And this one, I feel like they're going too far off with an all-female cast, basically. I feel like they're just kind of not sticking to the original story as much, which is what's kind of making me kind of iffy about the movie. So those are my 10 and number 9 slots for my top 10 summer movies. What are yours?
Okay, so with my number 10, I'm actually gonna go with a movie that I really, really like, and I was actually debating on this. I didn't know if I wanted to go with another movie or with this one.
What is it?
And my top 10 choice is actually Now You See Me Too.
No way, dude. Okay, just so you guys know, we did not share this with each other, so these are legit reactions that I just did right there. I'm not acting.
Yeah, so
really? So
yeah, Now You See Me Too. I don't know. I really liked the first one. And I thought it was a great story. The performances were okay. I just pretty much like the story and like the magic. If you guys know me, you know that I do like close-up magic with cars and stuff like that. That's why I love that movie, because it was so cool, all the magic, and like pretty much the ending, the twist. It was just like, like it was just like what, type of thing. I just feel with the trailer, it's not gonna live up to what the first one pretty much delivered. The cool thing about it is that on this Now You See Me Too, it's gonna have Daniel Radcliffe. Dude, that's so awesome.
That's why it's in my list, but I won't say what spot yet.
So it's gonna have Daniel Radcliffe, Morgan Freeman, which, oh my gosh, I love his voice.
For real,
I'm in love with his voice. It has Lizzie Kaplan, Mark Ruffalo. Such good actor.
Hulk.
Jesse Eisenberg. Oh my gosh.
He's good too.
He's a good one. Woody Harrelson, awesome.
Awesome.
Dave Franco, Little Franco,
Little Franco.
awesome. And Michael Caine, that's gonna be an awesome cast.
It's an awesome cast.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm excited for it.
My number 9. I don't know if this is gonna surprise you or not, but I think this I'm like super excited for this movie, but it didn't quite get me to that, to put it up higher. And the movie is Sausage Party.
Oh, I totally forgot about that movie, actually.
That one?
Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer. It's like an animated film.
Yeah, it's like a rated R animated film.
Yeah.
With freaking James Franco, Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill is gonna be on it too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jonah
for me,
Hill,
it was just maybe
Michael Cera, Danny McBride, I think that's McBride. There you go. So pretty much. Oh, and then Craig Robinson. Like pretty much the whole cast of the.
This is the end.
This is the end is gonna be on it.
So my number 8 slot is Central Intelligence, which is the movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh, right.
And Kevin Hart. It comes out June 17th, and it's basically, you remember it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just like this. It's The Rock, and he's like this big guy, but he's like slow or like.
He's like.
Kind of. I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know how to explain that either. But like, if you guys see the trailer, I'll actually put a link on like the trailers. We'll
link all of these movies.
Yeah, we'll link them all in the bottom. If you guys want to see them, you just go check down there.
And that's why I chose it, I guess, because it just looked so. I think it's out of both of theirs. Like comfort zones. Like The Rock is, obviously this big wrestler, and he's like the tough guy from like the Scorpion King. Is it the Scorpion King?
Yep.
And then Kevin Hart is, well, obviously he's Kevin Hart, so he's always the very giddy one from like Right Along, So for me to see those roles switched for them is just so interesting, and it just I really want to go see it because those are two of my favorite comedians, actually. Well, The Rock is not really a comedian, but he's a comedy actor. That's what I meant, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, and it was directed by Rawson Marshall Thurber, who directed Dodgeball.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I actually didn't see that.
I love Dodgeball.
I was actually, when I was doing my list, I was going through the list of like the movies that they were gonna come out, and I saw it. I'm like, I don't know. The trailer didn't convince me that much.
Number 7 is one that I wanted to put higher, but I couldn't, because all the other movies that I put up were like I wanted it to be at least top 5, but I just it just kept getting knocked down. Right. And that movie is The Secret Life of Pets.
Oh, yes, that looks funny.
It's like
it also has
Pixar,
Kevin Hart, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, no, it has Kevin Hart with I think it like the little rabbit's called Snowball or something like that.
Yeah. So it's I think it's Pixar or
DreamWorks. This is not. I think it is DreamWorks.
It's an animated film. It's for kids. It is just about what pets do when you leave them at home. And I thought it looks hilarious because we have cats.
Okay, so with my number 8, you already talked about this movie, by the way, and it's gonna be Independence Day. The newer Independence Day. I really love the first one. The first one was a pretty awesome movie. Yeah. The effects on that one, they were like way above, like from
beyond its time. It
right?
Was,
like,
so. Like, it was so modern, I guess.
Right, yeah.
Like, it was kind of pushing the limits.
Yeah, so, like, I don't know. I really like that movie. And with the new installment, is it Recent? I can't remember what it is called. Resurgence.
Oh, yeah.
Resurgence. So, Independence Resurgence. I love that they kept those characters in the movie. What I didn't like about it is that they didn't bring Will Smith back.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Was just like,
I forgot to mention that. That is the reason why I didn't even want to put it on my top 10. Because for me, Will Smith is like one of those actors that if I see him in a movie, I don't care what it is, I'm going to go watch it. Will Smith is one of my favorite actors because he's so versatile. He can do anything, like.
My number 7, this actually may surprise you by the placement.
Okay.
Not by like the movie that I chose, but like the placement. And my number 7 is The Conjuring 2.
Really?
Yes, The Conjuring 2. Yeah, the movie, the trailer for the movie, it was good. I really liked the trailer. I really like what they did, or like what it seems like they did, where like they went to a whole new, pretty much they went to England, and
but like, so you remember in the first Conjuring one where it talks about like the guy, the husband was talking about how the wife, like every time that she experienced, like had an experience, she always lost a little bit of herself. And remember, like right before the Conjuring happened, there was like something that really took a lot of her. I think that's what it is. They're talking about that one thing that really affected her.
So it's kind of like they're
a prequel. It's behind.
Like a prequel, but
yeah, it's before.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's a prequel. I'm pretty sure it talks about when. Remember, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Where it took a big chunk out of her. You know, that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
No, I think it's like past that.
I think it's before. I think it's a prequel.
Anyways, when we'll see it, we'll find out. So,
yeah.
So yeah, that's my 7th choice. They pretty much brought the whole most of the cast into the movie.
The two main guys. I don't remember what they were called.
Right. Lorraine Warren, which is
the Warrens.
Is it Vera
Farmiga?
Vera Farmiga, and then Patrick Wilson, which is pretty much the husband.
Yeah.
And then I actually didn't know about this until I'm looking at this. Is David Thewlis? He was in the Harry Potter franchise.
Who was he?
He was Professor Lupin.
Really?
Yep. He's gonna be on this movie. It's gonna be. I don't know. I like James Wan's style of direction.
Oh yeah, James Wan. He's amazing.
Oh dude, I love his style. He did the first Conjuring. Insidious.
My number 6 is Now You See Me Too.
Oh, okay.
It didn't make it top 5, but it is higher than yours. We already talked about it. For me, the reason why it's higher up is because of Daniel Radcliffe, really. As I said just a minute ago, I love Harry Potter. I love Daniel Radcliffe. It's not just that, though. It's also, like, I did really, really enjoy the first one. And the fact that they're bringing everybody back, I love that. I love that, like, kind of, like, loyalty, I guess. Instead of, like, replacing someone, just kind of killing them off or whatever. They bring everyone back. And I really do appreciate that. And it looks good to me. You know, like, it looks interesting. But it's not, like, I feel like it might not match up to the first one. And that's why I didn't put it higher up.
Okay, and
sorry for that.
So what's your 5th?
My number 5 is Suicide Squad.
Oh, what? Really, number 5? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It was one of those that I was just like, I wanted it to be a bit higher, but the other ones that I chose were just like, I kept bumping it down. So Suicide Squad, I'm actually really excited about, and I didn't think I would be this excited because you know me, I'm not into like superheroes and stuff. I mean, kind of, but it's not like obsessive, you know. That's not my kind of movie. But the fact that it has Will Smith, obviously, Jared Leto, and Margot Robbie. She was the one from Focus, remember, with Will Smith as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, her. Those are all great actors. It's directed by David Ayer, who directed Fury, the one with Brad Pitt. So now let's talk about your 6 and 5.
Okay, so my sixth pick, I don't know. I'm kind of actually thinking about this one. I feel like it might have been a little bit higher, but
than you wanted it
than
to.
I wanted it to.
Okay.
So like I wanted it to be like up here, but it kind of like went on it.
Okay.
But like the movie that I chose is Jason Bourne. Like continuation of the Bourne trilogy.
Yeah.
I for me personally, I loved the first 3 Bourne movies.
Yeah, the trilogy.
The trilogy. Those movies, the action on it and the story behind it, oh my gosh, it just kept me on the edge of my seat, like wanting to keep watching the movies. When I first watched them, the first one was okay. I liked it because of the action, because I'm like a sort of a action junkie, I guess.
Yeah.
So I really like the action movies and stuff like that. So 5th pick, and I had to switch it last second.
Really?
And you'll find out why.
Okay.
But my my number 5 is, I'm actually really excited about this movie. And when I saw this trailer, I was like, oh my gosh, it looks awesome and funny. Most people don't agree with it. If that gave you guys a hint, it is going to be the Ghostbusters movie. I'm actually excited. Yeah. I'm actually excited for that movie because it has Melissa McCarthy in it.
Yeah,
she's
awesome.
hilarious.
Yeah,
oh my
awesome.
gosh. I may have a crush on her, just, but she's hilarious. She's funny. I really like her style, her comedy style.
She's so like raunchy, kind of like she's so out there, and it's just like she's so shocking. Like the things that she says are just like, like too much, but it's hilarious.
It's funny. It's funny, and like the whole cast. I mean, I kind of did like the whole change of cast of changing into women. Let's go ahead and go to your number 4 and 3. Ooh, we're getting to the top threes now. Or, well, yeah.
Okay, so my number 4 is The Conjuring 2.
Oh, okay.
For me, it made it pretty high up.
Right.
Because, like we were saying earlier, it's just, The Conjuring 1 was amazing. It was, like I said, it's one of my favorite movies now. Like, not just even horror, just in general, And The Conjuring 2... it looks so good for me. Like in the trailer, it looks like it's drawing me in. And I'm a scaredy cat. I can't handle too much. But I really want to go see it though. Like, because I really did like the story of like how, because I've always been interested in like the paranormal and stuff, to see like this couple, like how they deal with it and stuff.
Right.
That just really attracts me and just really draws me
brings
in a
you
lot.
in, right? Yeah.
And we basically talked about everything I want to say about The Conjuring 2. So my number 3 pick is Neighbors 2.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty high up. It looks hilarious.
Oh my god.
I love the first one. They're bringing Seth Rogen and Zac Efron and the wife too. I don't remember her name. But they're bringing them all back. It's the same director from the first one.
Yes, from the first one.
So it just looks funny, and the fact that they're now doing like a sorority instead of a fraternity, it just appeals more to me because I am a woman.
So this is my 4th one, and actually, we just talked about this movie just right now, which is Neighbors 2. That is my number 4.
Really? That's
that is my number 4.
Mine made it higher because I feel like for you were more excited at first when you first saw the trailer.
Yeah, well, but the thing is, like, with the other movies that I picked, it's just like bumps it out, and like I actually, this was the movie that I was actually had to switch for Ghostbusters, because I actually had a Ghostbusters as number 4, but then I was like, oh my gosh, no. Neighbors 2, I'm really excited, and it looks super funny.
Yeah, I watched the trailer like 5 times, and every time I laugh and I laugh and I laugh.
Because it's so funny. Like,
what's your number 3?
My number 3.
I'm actually really excited because, like, now I'm like, what movie could be better than Neighbors 2 for you? Like, I know for me, but for you.
Well, okay, so my number 3, and because like I don't know. I felt like it's gonna be like a funny movie, also filled with action. And we also talked about this movie before too, and it's Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad.
See, I wanted to put it higher up, but the movies that I chose that I've talked about and I'm gonna talk about, they just bumped it down. But I'm actually really, really excited for Suicide Squad.
Right. Yeah. And the trailer, when I saw the trailer, I thought that was pretty awesome. Dude, just the whole, like, the action that they put into it.
All right, I guess, should I go 2 and 2 and then 1 and 1?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so we'll do one at a time now.
Okay.
My number 2 is X-Men Apocalypse.
Really? Oh, okay, so I think I know
No, shut up. So, X-Men Apocalypse comes out May 27th. It's directed by Bryan Singer, who has directed the last few X-Men movies.
Uh-huh.
So, like, Days of Future Past and First Class. And cast is the same one as the last few movies. James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender. And I love X-Men. X-Men was, like, the first superheroes that I liked. I wasn't really into, like, Spider-Man or Iron Man or Batman.
Right.
So that was my number 2. What's yours?
So my number 2 pick, I think this may surprise you. Well, actually, no, it may not. Well, okay, so I'm just gonna go with it, and I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it, and it's gonna be Finding Dory. Finding Dory is my number 2 pick.
Okay.
I don't know. I really like this. I really like Finding Nemo. Yeah. Finding Nemo was awesome. I really like that movie. And pretty much, what was it, like 16 years later?
For real.
16 freaking years later. I don't know how many years, but they finally brought a sequel to the Finding Nemo. Yeah. Which I was pretty excited. Actually, no, it was like more like 13 or 12 years.
I don't even know.
I can't remember. Anyways.
It's been over a decade at least.
Right, yeah. So Finding Dory, I think it's going to be an awesome movie with Ellen DeGeneres. Oh my gosh, she's hilarious. Yes. I love her. I don't know. I just think that this movie is going to be a super appealing movie for everyone. Oh, yeah. I think it's going to make a ton of money.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, my gosh. But that's my second pick.
So, obviously, you guessed, Finding Dory is my number 1 movie. Because, like, as you just said, I've been waiting for this movie my whole life. It's just... Finding Nemo was one of my favorite movies, like, in general. And I love Ellen. Like, I love her show. I loved her as Dory. She was, like, my favorite character. And the fact that they are finally doing this, like, we found out about it, like, they confirmed it, like, 3 years ago?
2 or 3 years ago, yeah.
And I was so excited, and it's finally here.
Oh, yeah, just a couple of months now.
Yeah,
couple months.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to be there opening night, opening day.
So, my number 1 movie, and I'm pretty sure you already know which one it is. Sure. But it's going to be X-Men Apocalypse.
Yes.
I don't know. Oh, my gosh. When I saw... Okay.
Sorry, I think it was one of my hairs.
When I saw the last X-Men, Days of Future Past, oh my gosh. Yes. It was such a great movie that we both actually got out of the theater, and it was funny because we both had to go to the bathroom. So we went into the bathroom, and inside of the bathroom, we were looking... because we actually stayed until like the last. It's just
you always have to stay for Marvel.
For Marvel movies,
you always have to stay after the trailer.
For the last scene.
For
the credits.
The credits for the last scene, and I remember that we both stayed, and we saw it, and we were just like. And we both left to the bathroom, and we both came back, and we're like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, it was just like, "Oh my gosh, dude!" It was so awesome.
Intense. It was awesome.
The other thing, I don't know if you've seen the latest trailer for the new X-Men, for the X-Men Apocalypse. It's trailer 3, which I'll put it down in the link. But there is an awesome freaking. Pretty much a teaser at the end of that movie.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Did you see it? Oh my gosh. When I saw that, I was like, what the heck? It was so awesome. So if you guys haven't seen it, I won't spoil it. You just go watch it.
Check it out.
Just go check it out on the bottom. You'll guys see the oh my gosh. When I saw that, I was like, yeah. So that is our top 10 summer blockbuster movies from May to August. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We want to hear you guys' top 10 movies. If you guys want to share it with us, go ahead and put it on the comments below. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe, because we're actually going to be uploading every single week, 1 video a week. Yes. Where we're going to be talking about pretty much any movie related news, so new releases, new news about new movies and stuff like that. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to share it, go ahead and share it, subscribe. This is an awesome experience that I really love to do. Yeah. We'll see you guys on the next episode of Popcorn and Movies. See you guys later.
Bye. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the first episode of Popcorn and Movies. We really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe right here, and also follow us on our social media, which is all right here, or in the description box below. Now, a little bit of trivia for you guys. Which is the highest grossing movie of all time? Is it Titanic, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, or Avatar? The correct answer is Avatar. It made $2,800,000,000 worldwide. We really hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you next time. Bye!